Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. Honey, we thought something was wrong with Khloe when she declawed the cats. Okay, we were like, this woman is crazy. What she did is not right. And we thought that's where it stopped, right? No. Khloe not only declawed the cats, she declawed Tristan as well as an ultimatum. And this is how, when I say to you guys that she thinks that she has won, but it's Tristan, this is what I'm talking about because I had no idea Khloe gave Tristan an ultimatum to get a vasectomy. A vasectomy. And what she did as a little insurance to herself, she ensured that she got some embryos. Yes, honey, embryos frozen of her and Tristan Thompson. Her egg, Tristan Thompson's sperm, and she's the only one who has a say over it. Guys, do you know that this is a type of mental illness? I don't know what type it is, but this is no negotiation whatsoever. If you have to go all the way and do all of this for a man, honey, might as well close that casket, or close that curtain and tell the fat lady, don't even bother singing. Don't even bother singing. So this is how you know this woman is lying when she says there's nothing going on between her and Tristan. And I keep telling you all not to believe it, right? And I was out here saying, I hope she would move on, show this man that she has moved on and she has found another love. But at this time, oh no, honey, go back to Tristan. Like you declawed a cat, you declawed this man out of your own selfish behavior. Do you guys remember 2 to 3 years ago when Kylie got with Timothy Chalamet? And I want you guys to go back and find that video on my channel. The video was about Kylie and Timothy Chalamet coming out at Beyonce's Renaissance tour. I said to you guys that Kylie was going to be the man in the relationship because with the Kylie Jenners, they always want to prove that they are that man's preferred choice, and they'll do literally anything to prove that they're better than the other woman. They are his preferred choice. What are the chances that I said that and now here there are more evidence to back up my claim? Because what the heck is wrong with Khloe? Like, what the heck is wrong with this woman? Giving someone's son the ultimatum of a vasectomy, and then you're going to tell him that you don't want him? I don't believe her. And I'm looking at Khloe as, yeah, you're mentally unwell. You're mentally unwell because ain't no way you could be this consistent with taking a vital, important part of someone's life because they have cheated on you, keep getting babies. This means that she's saying, you can cheat on me out here, but you can't get these women pregnant to keep embarrassing me. I won't allow you. If you cheat low-key, it is okay. That's literally what she's saying to this dude. She has no problem with him cheating. She just has a problem with him getting the woman pregnant, right? Now, if you want to know where I'm getting this from, and we're going to find the clip maybe later today, right? It is coming from Khloe in Wonderland podcast, right? And she says, she was asked, do you want more kids in the future? I think this was the episode with Tristan. Yes, her and Tristan. And Tristan says, I think I signed off for 2 embryos. So I mean, if I do have more kids, it's be coming from you. I already have enough baby mamas. I don't want no more. He's right. He doesn't like to pay child support. And this is how you know this bitch Khloe is the reason why this man was not paying child support. I don't care if it's her or not. I'm gonna blame her because what is your excuse for being with a deadbeat man? Huh? What's your excuse? Let those kids suffer because your heart was broken? The kids are completely innocent. Khloe's sick. Khloe's a psycho. Look under your beds, check your closet, check that window off to the side. You need to put a plant there that has prickly, mockers, or if you call them thorn or something, in case this bitch shows up at your house, peeking through the window, because she's given lifetime super bitch crazy. That's what Khloe's given. Honestly, she's given lifetime super bitch crazy. Who think of these things to, like, why would you do this to someone? Why would you do this to yourself? No, you're stuck with this man for the rest of your life. You're stuck with his brother, and you're stuck with whatever behavior. If he cheats on you with a guy, you're gonna have to take it. If he cheats on you with a woman, with a bat, with a cat, with a mat, with a rat, with a sat, whatever it is, she's gonna have to take it, right? No. Khloe says, smart. And who helped you make that decision? Oh, she's proud of herself. Oh my God. She's proud of herself. Oh my God. This woman has no shame. She has no shame. Ladies, it's not your duty nor responsibility to mess with a man's future. You do not mess with a man's free will. When you mess with a man's free will, you'll never know happiness. I promise you. When you mess with a man's free will, you'll never know true happiness. No one should be out here replicating this behavior. Let the man choose for himself. Let him choose. My God, this bitch is gone. She's gone and she's done bad. Ooh, stay away from me, Khloe. Stay away. You're crazy. Crazier than I thought. You, girl. Now, so she was there bragging like, oh, who helped you make that decision? You know? That was me. Tristan may have had a little ultimatum from me. What? Getting neutered? Yes. Sometimes you have to lay them nuts on the table. Sometimes you have to get forced into the right decision. No, bitch. The right decision for who? For your low self-esteem? Your extremely low, non-existent self-esteem? Oh, please. And Tristan was like, yeah, I've been a little hard-headed at times, more times than not, which I wish I wasn't as stubborn. I guess I'm an experienced learner, not as much from being told, which is unfortunate, but it's a part of life. It's part of the journey, so it is what it is. Guys, if I'm ever wrong about how I'm feeling today, if I ever upgrade my education again and I see life differently after upgrading my education again, because when I see like crazy stuff like this, I go into the world of exploring, speaking with experts. I'll book an appointment with an expert to see what am I missing here and how Khloe is looking at it, and if this is a healthy behavior. I promise you, I'll pay the money just for the education. I love to learn, because especially when things appears to be so batshit crazy and wild to me, I want to understand where is your head? You know, what is leading you to this? Is this normal? Is this healthy? You know? Khloe says, so no more kids for you. Tristan, no more kids unless it's coming from you, from Khloe's embryos. Yes, I bought them. You did save sperm unless you wanted to do that, right? So she says, you did save sperm unless you wanted to do that. So she's saying, he has saved some sperm. Who wants those old ass crusty government experiments, scientific sperm? And Tristan says, we've saved sperm because I said, what if you get married and your wife doesn't have kids and you want to do that? So we did that because you can also reverse it. TT, no, I'm not laying down on the table again. KK, it wasn't bad. You were up and walking. Tristan, it's 15 minutes. I tell guys it's very quick. So it's still crazy. It doesn't matter if it's reversible or not. It is still batshit crazy and wild, low self-esteem behavior. So the internet is reacting, and one person said, keeping up Keeping Up Whitney says, so basically, he can cheat, he just can't get no more pregnant. The one only Big Mama, and this is coming from some who couldn't forgive the woman who was, never mind, good for her, I guess. And another one, Sarah Holcomb comedy, everything I know about these people is against my will. D too sweet for you. Okay, D too sweet for you. She says, why would you let anyone make that decision for you? Jellyback. She's Caribbean. Yeah, that's a weak behavior decision. Ladies, don't do this and think you're winning. Never mess with a man's free will. It's gonna bite you in the ass. I promise you. Do not mess with a man or a woman's free will. Do not mess with people's free will. You will never know peace. I promise you. I promise you, I live in the Caribbean and I can tell you about people who messes with people free will, okay? I'm going to tell you about a woman that was notoriously known for messing with her man's free will. So the man was living with her. They were living together for years as common law. And that woman basically used, hoodwork or witchcraft or magic, as you guys would call it, to keep that man attached to her. But while she did that to keep the man attached to her, the man would literally beat her ass on the same date every year in such a disgraceful manner. When I tell you in a disgraceful manner, on the same date every year like a ritual, he would bring her to the town square, strip her clothes, spread her legs, show the world her ooh-ah, pull her ooh-ah, and ask her how many more can she hold in the air. Every year, the same date. And she moved on to cheat on him. He moved on to cheating on her. They were getting kids left, right, and center that weren't a part of the relationship. And that man, someone had to do that man a favor by reversing the root work that she did to him, because many people were like, it's too much. We're going to get involved. And people went down to work to cut the tie to break that bond between both of them so they could move on from such disgraceful behavior. It was like, please don't mess with people's free will. Do not do it, right? Another person was like, what's the obsession with wanting to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept? And guys, let me tell you this. I have given you guys one example, but there's so many of them. So many of them. And sometimes what happens is that during the process of the man, putting pause on the woman, sometimes the woman passes away because it is such a repeated behavior. It's as though they have put themselves in a ritual state, and the ritual has to be like commemorated on the same date, and every time it happens, it's just people's life. Like, it's a dirty, nasty thing to even witness. Trust and believe. Do not do this. This means that Tristan is out here still cheating on her, but they have gotten really good at hiding it. That's the only difference. Khloe's self-esteem is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Man, I feel sorry for her. I do, but she's crazy. She is batshit crazy. Check under your beds, check your closet, check your windows at the back, because Khloe might be hanging out there waiting for you, thinking that the next time Tristan goes missing, he's with you. Let me know what you guys think, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.